Hey guys, so I'm back. I know I haven't posted in a while, and I've just been preoccupied, um, and busy reacquainting myself with my mom and getting prepared for the holidays and birthdays and memorials for past family members, and I've been going through a rough patch. The winter months are not the easiest months for me. Um, I know a lot of people will have like hard patches, so I'm really no special exception, and that's okay. But I'm back to post about what it means to truly feel on a primal level. Like, once you strip away all the different layers of a person to their most basic form, their basic genetics and anatomy, and like what you find. And I know, people are like, oh, hey, no, I know what it means to truly feel. I feel this emotion or that emotion. And, I'm not saying they don't, and I'm not saying that they do. Um, but I guess why I've been thinking about this is because the winter months have come up. And, the holidays are about Thanksgiving, and first it's Halloween, then it's Thanksgiving, then it's Christmas, and so you really get a good perspective on how your family truly acts and how they truly interact. Because if it weren't for holidays, I feel that families wouldn't even really get together unless they have a good familial bond, like they raise each other up and talk to each other about everything and go through each life stage and are supportive and understanding. Now, I'm no special case, and I know that, and um, the holidays are rough for me personally because my family is not the best at bonding. We find all the wrong or negative reasons to get together. And it's not always that we do this, it's just more recently when the pillars of the family pass away, or when they move away, or like when they're not here or around, and they have to be, elsewhere for the holidays, visiting other family members. It just is hard. And I've gone a long while without a proper phone number. I've gone through like a good 10 plus years without living with my biological mom. I've seen her sporadically, like very widely spread through the years. And while I've most recently come to living back with her, I realized that while we have our differences, we're actually pretty similar. And I know most people are going to laugh into this whole, yeah, duh, that's your mom. Of course you're going to be like her, genetics and stuff. But, when you really think about it, can one truly be like their parent if not exposed to them on a consistent basis? Because when you're little, and like you really think about it, when you're little, you see your parents and you look up to them. You don't really see their bad actions. You just see that they did something, and sometimes you'll wonder why they did it, and try to rationalize it, and figure out what it means or why they mean what they did, or if they didn't mean it, then why they didn't mean it. So when you grow up, and I know childhoods vary from family to family and from each set of parents or single parents, individually, that like depending on the surroundings and like not just surroundings but the people, the like, daily interactions, how the parents interact with the kid, how the grandparents interact with the kid, how maybe even the siblings interact with the kid. And like you take all of those into perspective and you really think that when you look at it that kids are just being kids, they're not going to be anything super extraordinary, anything super special. But yes, we do develop or have some sense of rationality, and we do have some sense and bits of our parents in us, but we are our own individual person, our own human. We have our own rights. We don't have the weight to bear the heavy crates and barrels of distress and past trauma that our parents have. While we do have traumas of our own, it is not necessarily our parents' trauma. And, it really speaks to me and how I've grown up, and I just really want to make it known that, yeah, the holidays are sometimes hard, and some people don't have the greatest holidays, and other people do. Just because you have something doesn't mean that another person might have it. Or maybe you don't have something and that doesn't mean someone else doesn't have it. Like, it's just when you really look at things in perspective, you really think about it and put your heart into it and really peel the layers of these individual issues and the individual thoughts that come to mind. You really get to thinking like, okay, why do I feel this way? How does this process, where's this gonna take me? What could be the end results? Honestly, I know there's a lot of people that say, we don't know what's gonna happen from day to day, and that's true, but we also don't know if there is going to be a next day. And if there is, we don't know if there's going to be one after that. And we don't know if it continues. So the fact that some families have such issues with each other and, understanding things and getting along, it really makes me wonder if, when something drastic were to happen, say like a really, really, really bad accident, not that I would want that for anyone or wish that on anyone or anything like that. No bad karma, no negative feelings here. But, what if it were to, and perhaps you hadn't talked to that person or gotten into an argument with them just recently and said some hurtful things that you later realized you didn't mean, but you didn't have the time to apologize, and now you're sitting with that guilt and regret and the hateful feelings towards yourself for what you said, knowing that you can't take them back. Honestly, that hits hard for me, and not that I've ever had that experience personally, but I know that some people do have some pretty devastating experiences with their family. And most people, even in your own family, if they have a problem, they try not to make it your problem. Or sometimes if they really don't want to, they won't tell you about it because they feel like they don't want to bother you, they don't want to be a burden or cause you distress. And it's really sad that some people have to feel that way, and it just really comes down to caring more about, well, not just the people around you, not just your friends, your buddies, your clique, not your followers or your platform friends and buddies and people you play games with, because bullies are everywhere. Different scenarios and incidents happen every day. Like you never truly know what's going on or what's gonna happen. And honestly, you never will. I mean, you can reach higher heights in spirituality and philosophical heights, and you can be the most achieved person in the entire world and still not have a certain thing or grasp a certain topic or fully understand the meaning of true feelings. And I know I probably didn't make much sense in what I said, and that's okay, because whenever you speak the truth, and it's the true truth and the whole truth and nothing less or nothing more, one never truly makes sense. And, others are free to speak their mind and, make a rebuttal against me in my videos, and I will not judge. I will not remark back. I'm simply making these videos to get them out to people, to, maybe help people understand something that maybe they themselves are asking themselves or questioning about the world and reality and the endless bounds of nature and the, form of energy and, everything else that you can think of. I suppose I'll have to call that for the day. I might not post for a couple more days, and I know I need to post more. And I do apologize for those who do watch my video that I haven't been posting more. I've just been, really tired lately, and it's nothing against you guys, nothing against anyone really. It's just a personal rough patch. For those of you out there, maybe thinking I'm not gonna have a good holiday, my family's not gonna be around, don't think that way. Just know that someone says to have a good holiday and make new memories, and you will get something good, maybe not profitable, but good for your emotional, mental, and physical and spiritual well-being out of this holiday. So if I don't post before Christmas, have a happy Christmas, and or for those who celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. If I do, then I post before then or during, then just know I have good intentions and hope that everyone has a good holiday.